See another warning sign for the U.S. housing market. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So another warning signs lurking beneath. We'll be exposing that one today and talking a little bit about it because I believe it's so very important to look at everything under a microscope. We got to read between the lines and look between the economic cracks to examine if the biggest artificial, no organic growth, real estate bubble, biggest in history, biggest bubble in world history. That alone should get your attention. But it doesn't. Many people out there, well, you know, that's cool. No, it's not. No, it's not cool. Why, you ask? Well, of course, I'm going to tell you. Because in the past, they've popped. So you got to put some percentage of pop risk on the biggest bubble ever witnessed in human history. But this time is different, right? That's what we need to know. This time is different. Well, you're right. This time is different. The only thing is it might be. Hey everybody, a quick break from the show to bring you today's video sponsor, Bishop Gold. Unpredictable stock market and economic turmoil, gold shines through as a safe haven. Bishop Gold Group, America's trusted precious metals dealer, offers a refuge from financial insecurity. Protect your retirement from the looming threat of taxes and penalties by investing in gold. Don't wait for the next market crash. Now is the time to secure your wealth by converting stocks and retirement funds into gold. Unlike volatile digital assets, holding physical gold puts more security directly in your hands. Trust Bishop Gold Group to guide you through securing your retirement with the stability of precious metals. A big thank you to Bishop Gold Group. All the information will be in the pinned comments and the description of this video. Always be careful when investing. There's always going to be some level of risk. Now let's get back to today's show. In 2008, we like to measure that one because that was a pretty big housing crash, right? We saw Vegas take like a 60% haircut. And that's another area right now that's starting its downward trend. It's not a race to the bottom, but they've reversed course. That's usually the way it starts. Back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, all areas across the nation started to display that same type of reverse course. And eventually, they just didn't stop till it went really low. So we got to really understand that. Now, I love real estate. It's changed my life. Couldn't imagine doing anything else. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love you and giving you guys these reports and having some honest real talk, not so some sugar coating it cheerleader out there. And I'm sorry, I understand our sales training designs us to do a little cheerleading, so please forgive me. I understand it's part of the job. Now for me at this stage of my career, I can put my clients' needs before my own. So I'm helping people buy and sell houses as we speak. But I'm also here on YouTube letting people know my true feelings around the market, its conditions, and the percentage of likelihood that it might crash. So we have to, understand that. So today we got a pretty big warning sign. One of you, a subscriber, sent in something. I'm like, you know what? I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I know a lot of you know I haven't been feeling great for months, and they can't find out what's wrong with me. So I pray for each of and every one of you looking into this camera today. If that's you or anything, I want to pray for you as well, because I know how it's no fun when you're like, I don't feel right, right? I don't feel right. But the best way to do it is just act your way into the right way of thinking. And that's what we'll do today as we navigate through this housing bubble together. So the reality is this. Now, this time was different, right? We know that. It took a crisis to make this one in a big money dump, right? Doubled the amount of money in circulation. We dumped a ton of money and then had people locked down. Well, of course, it's hard to sell homes when people are locked down. No one opened their doors. So that it just created the biggest housing bubble ever witnessed in human history without any organic growth. It was all market manipulation, for lack of a better choice of words. In fact, that's probably the best choice of words. It was market manipulation. So that's how we got here, right? We're gonna talk about how we got here, where we're going, and where we're at, how we got here, where we're at, and where we're going. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So that's how we got here. Now, for a lot of us, and probably an agent, let's play typical agent out there for a second. Last time was different, friend. Come on, let's go tour this home. No, it's not gonna. There's no crash risk here. Turn that Scott Walters guy off. Insanity. 2008 was because of the lenders. They had loose loans. They were doing adjustable rate mortgages, and that's what caused that one. They've learned their lesson now. They've learned their lesson. They're not doing, oh, they're not, huh? Well, I'm going to cut over and show you what the builders are up to, because they're doing exactly that. They're doing adjustable rate mortgages. It gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. I'll save it for when we cut back. Let's go ahead and see what the builders are up to. Then we're going to jump back, wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, maybe even put on an economic face mask if you can find one. And if you're at this channel, you probably have. One of our awesome subscribers forwards an email in from one of our builders saying, a nice low teaser 3.75 rate in year one on your new Lennar home? That's impossible. You've got to be kidding me. Well, let's look a little further. Well, our savvy subscriber blew their cover as they write in all bold, Lennar setting a trap for the spring buyers. A teaser rate of 3.75, but just for the first year. Yep, that's right, folks. For one short 12-month period, you can have a low interest rate. But would it, in fact, even be the interest rate they're showing? It wouldn't matter. It still spells disaster all over it. Let's keep reading. Here we go. The FOMO sale. Trying to tie it up to a President's Day sale. You better come now, because this deal might not last. It sounds like a car lot, not a house. Next up, what we all want to see. The house. And here she is. Look at it in all its grandeur. A nice two-story, well-appointed with a tree-lined backdrop and no neighbors. Is that what you're going to get? Oh no, if you want that rate that they advertised, you're going to have to take something sandwiched in like a sardine can. Let's look a little further. Next up, they want to tell you it's time to make an historic move with this one. Well, if you count buying in the biggest bubble ever witnessed in human history historic, I guess they're right on that. Let's look a little further. Next up, introducing Lennar's Mortgage 2-1 buy-down program. Well, what the heck's a 2-1 buy-down program? It sounds like a bunch of hocus pocus to me. A hocus pocus might be, in fact, exactly what it is. And here you go. A teaser rate for year one, a different rate in year two, and then it almost doubles for the term of the loan. How can that help anybody set themselves up for success? But wait, there's more. Uh-oh, don't get too excited yet. A little fine print. Offer available when you sign a purchase agreement on a select move-in ready home in the greater Philly or northern Delaware area. And you must close by 3/28/24. A quick close. Got your own lender? Well, kiss them goodbye. Offer requires financing through Lennar Mortgage, LLC. Oh my gosh. But wait, it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. Now that they've sugarcoated it pretty good, they're going to go ahead and put the cherry on top with act now on your dream home, all while saving thousands. Interest rate buydowns are used for a wide variety of reasons, including starting a new job or preparing for an anticipated promotion. Anticipated? All I've seen on the news are layoffs. Apparently, they don't watch the news. They go on to say they are designed to help secure rates that won't last long. So take advantage of our affiliate Lennar Mortgage buydown programs and make your dream home more affordable today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, today for 1 year, and then maybe a little more the second year, and then it's going to double on the third. My gosh, you should be ashamed of yourself. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. So that's what the builders are doing. The builders are doing adjustable rate mortgages, rate buy downs. I've even done it. Most salespeople right now, if you're their only offer, you can go, hey, I'm your only offer. Does your seller want to offer me anything like a rate buy down? That's what they're doing out there. Rate buy downs are an adjustable rate mortgage, but here's the kicker. This is why this time, in my opinion, could be worse. 2008, the adjustable rate mortgage. It's a teaser rate, basically, right? You see that low introductory rate. Usually it was a 3-year fix, a 5-year fix, a 7-year fix. That's what they were selling back then. Those were the loan packages. What are you seeing? What did I just show you? 1 year fixed. How does that help anybody by giving them 1 year of cheap payments and then it goes up and up every year after that? That is horrible in my opinion. I'd rather see you reverse that, right? Like make my payment go down. Who thinks it could go? And the salespeople probably, I call them FOMO factories or the model homes, and they double as the sales office, or they'll have one nearby. And the FOMO factory model unit at the brand new developments, like the email we just read today, they're all designed and furnished under a think tank. Perfection to get you fall in love with furnishings and finishes. You don't know, you don't even care where it's at. I don't care. It's 3 hours from work, honey. I love it. The grand account, whatever. Here's the challenge, friends. This is a big one too. If we're seeing this out of the industry, this is a new hybrid version, in my opinion, of a teaser rate. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Is it not, or is it a teaser rate? Leave it in the comment. Leave it in the comments below. Yes, that's a teaser rate, Scott. No, that's not a teaser rate. That thing's special. It's different. It's a teaser rate. I don't think that nobody should be buying a home. If you can't buy all cash, if you've got to pull a mortgage, first of all, the biggest lesson I can ever communicate, and this is how I help a lot of you guys shop when we're out. I'm working with a lot of you. If you need help, email in the description below. I'm happy to get you together with our agents in your area and work with you, and I will talk to you. But I always say, if you're coming in pulling a mortgage like most people do, it's not about the rate. 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 It's about the payment. But this is the third and most important part about your payment. Even if that house is your house, I'm going to live in it, and I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but it's my house. It's for me. You want to make sure if you have a payment, if you had to rent it, you know, I'm not planning on ever renting it, but I want to know what this thing, you know what is this thing rent for? That's where I want my payment. You put my payment within its rent range, and maybe I'll have Scott go over the paperwork with me and sign some papers and get you a sale. Other than that, don't show me your teaser rate. Don't show me what 1 year of low payments does for me. That does nothing, especially when this is happening. We're entering in to what's already the correction phase of what could most likely be a recession. We're seeing the job losses occur. Now, in order to get to recessionary level of a downturn, which is what, if you're watching today, and I'm waiting for the crash, waiting for the big one, you're going to need a big fat recession to come along with it, like we saw in 2008. Without that, you're not going to get any big haircuts off of houses. We're seeing some areas of reverse course, the stupid ones that went way up too fast, like California, where I'm sitting today, or Vegas, or Boise, or Denver, or Miami, or Florida, you name it. We could go all over, but there's a lot of areas, you know, that are pretty well insulated. They didn't get all crazy. Even them could go down, though, but then you would have to hit the Depression. You would have to get to the Great Depression to see those areas that operated fairly normally and are still relatively healthy in their housing market. You would need something like that to take a bite out of their apple, which is completely possible. It'll just take a bigger bite out of bigger areas, but everyone could get a bite taken out of their apple if we get into the dreaded Depression. And I hate to say it because I'm not cheering for that. I lived through the Great Recession of 2008. Sleepless nights, and thought I was smart. Had some good real estate holdings, but I bought in the bubble. I've suffered from FOMO. Herd mentality, really, not FOMO. It wasn't really necessarily the fear of missing out. The fear of missing out was reserved for this bubble. That's what that herd mentality was, the last bubble. Fear of missing out is this bubble, right? And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy. I want to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the biggest artificially induced real estate bubble ever witnessed in human history. It's having some warning signs. Today we looked at what builders and the industry itself are doing. They're offering adjustable rate mortgages, friends. That happened in 2008. Err on the side of caution. That's all. If you're out there shopping, and I put a lot of you together with agents that are ready to go write offers. That's what it's going to take. Writing offers. I don't want to walk you in to a bidding war. I just don't want to represent you in that environment. Unless you're all cash and it's your forever home, then that's a different story. But if you're just somebody out there like trying to play it safe, of course, I don't want to do that to you. So the one thing we have to know is understand the warning signs. We looked at one today. If we're out there shopping, make sure you do it and you do it right. In the meantime, I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. Content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.